Hello there. It's warm. In fact, I might even go so far as to say it's hot. Tomorrow I'm very worried because it's going to be 37 degrees. And the scheduled stream time is much earlier, and as a result, it's going to be more warm. Thankfully, tomorrow is Pokemon stream, which I don't need to worry as much about the audio quality because it will not be archived. So I will probably have a fan on tomorrow. I currently have 2 fans, obviously not on right now. I have dueling fans, one on each side of me. I like that. I like that it still has the ending I got from Claude's route.
Scarlet blaze. The struggle commences. It is the end of 1181. 2 years have passed since the Officers' Academy closed its doors. Having ascended the throne of Adrestia, Edelgard has begun to enact sweeping change.
Look at this combat maid.
The Holy Kingdom of Fargus now calls Dimitri its king, while Claude reigns over the Leicester Alliance. All 3 house leaders have found their wings as rulers of a new generation. With the whole of Fodlan still reeling from these rapid changes, Edelgard decides the time has come to usher in a new era.
People of Fodlan, the Empire will stand by no longer.
Hello, Critsit. Every time you hear the narration voice in this film, we can hear Jiraiya. Her new outfit is disappointing. Yeah, I prefer her Princess Leia hair combined with an actual, like, armored outfit. I did have a nice Christmas. Well, it was a nice enough Christmas.
Together, we rise against a church that has become steeped in deception and corruption.
She's going in early.
The church has used their doctrine to deny you power and reshape Fodlan as they see fit. They thrust upon you the illusion of nobility in order to oppress who they choose, and they helped create the kingdom and alliance as a pretext for war.
Oh, wow!
Finally, they teased you with the promise of salvation from pain they themselves inflicted, and did so in the name of their own profit. Well, I say no more.
If you're someone that is pro the sovereignty of the alliance and the kingdom, she comes across very aggressive right now.
The Empire has severed herself from their hypocrisy by restoring the Southern Church and nurturing her people's well-being. And today, we purge the world of their evil forever. We will retake Garrigmach from the Central Church and stamp out any nobles who abet its depravity. By my title as Emperor Edelgard von Gresfeld of Adrestia, I hereby declare war against the false Church of Seros.
The past 2 years have flown by in but the blink of an eye.
I like his time skip haircut.
And while they felt short, they were certainly eventful. The Empire has come far since we removed Arundel from power. We reformed the government, remedied our diplomatic troubles, and bolstered our military.
Yeah, exactly, Critsit.
And most significantly, we gave strength to the Southern Church, creating the perfect wedge against the Church of Seros. A shame our bishop has become the target of relentless censure as a result. Why, the Central Church even targeted him for assassination. Poor Count Varley. It could not have happened to a finer man.
And then there's the matter of Lord Arundel. What are he and his minions up to now?
slithering in the shadows of Fodlan, much as they have done for centuries. It will not be easy to drag such adept skulkers into the light.
Perhaps not. Then for now, let's remain focused on the formidable adversary ahead.
Did you call us here, Edelgard? It's good to see so many familiar faces.
I did, and thank you for coming.
Caspar's, its whimsy hairstyle in the background.
This may be the first time I've seen all of you in the same room since the Officers' Academy closed.
Likely, yes. We have all been rather busy marching down the separate paths life laid out for us.
Or most of us have, anyway. Others, such as myself, managed to eschew work in favor of a more leisurely existence.
Hey! I was working hard at staying in my room, but still, Father's been dreadfully busy, so he's never home. Which has been pretty nice, actually.
I was returning home to Bridget. I finished my task, and now I have been returned here.
Well enough. Now, as you know, the Empire will launch its attack on Garreg Mach in the coming days.
Oh, I really like his time skip haircut in the main in the original in the original Three Houses.
Emperor Edelgard will lead the invasion personally, and wishes for those present to form the backbone of her army.
And as it has been some time since Adrestia had an army under the direct command of the Emperor, I fear we currently lack for officers. I trust each of you, and can think of no candidates better suited for the job. Will you do this for me?
So you've got other plans for my father's army, I take it? Well then count me in. I'm ready to go whenever.
Caspar's one of the characters that I do think comes out worse in Three Hopes in terms of hairstyle.
I would have been happy with a life serving you here in the capital. But if war is coming, I want to see it through myself. I'll go wherever you go, Your Majesty.
I'm always ready. Plus, it's good to know I haven't been training this hard for nothing.
I've high hopes for you, and trust you will prove the wisdom of my decision.
Just you wait. I'm gonna hurtle clean over those high hopes and show you what I can really do.
Be certain to save some of your hopes for me, because I most assuredly have what it takes to succeed. And with that, new Empire Army, move out!
Ferdinand, kindly leave the commanding and naming to me.
Oh, you're not any better at naming things, Edelgard. Exactly. Your tent is rather nice, isn't it? I suppose it pays to be a commander. You said it. Things are totally different here compared to all the small-time outfits I used to run with. Now I've got my own space where I can kick back and keep all my stuff in order. This probably means they expect a lot from you, more than your title implies, I would imagine.
That reminds me.
Yeesh, this camp is something else. Did you see how many merchants we've got?
How tiresome.
Are you finished sightseeing yet? I believe I heard your employer calling for you. Oh, Manuela. Yuritsa. Ferdinand has rejoined, Bernadette has rejoined, Caspar has rejoined, Linham has rejoined. Oh, God. War is such a human enterprise. In that sense, we are very much the same as those on the other side. But we cannot coexist, so we are determined to kill each other. I suppose that's the nature of this beast. I can purchase a unit. Wait, why can't I purchase fucking Gatekeeper? How dare you! Crest accessories. I don't care about crest accessories. I think this game has Linhart's best hairstyle. Oh, congratulations, Zeros. It was really OP. I mean, I probably won't use Arbol. Oh, can I purchase all of them? Oh, okay. Okay, I thought I was locked at only unlocking one of them. Hello, Ramen. I mean, that's very fair, Eros. You think it's strange to see me here after 2 years? Well, I was once an Imperial commander. Yeah, I figured as much. So you've been fighting for the Emperor all this time, just like you did at the battle in Enbar, right?
Yes.
You moved to Dynamis for the housing, but your raid group was on, like, Ether, so I almost just always stay on Ether and you can't access your island unless you're on your... That's fair. I mean, that's true, I should say. Not fair. Oh, it still looks as nice as it did on my previous save game. That's good. It hasn't gone back to being, like, really low rent and ugly.
How are your feelings?
That is all.
I have been having many duties in my last 2 years away from the Empire.
Ah.
But they are all finished now, which means I am able to take part in the fighting. I am believing that this battle will lead to peace and prospering for Bridget. Good to hear. I'll be counting on you, Petra. Oh, lore. Imperial Territories of Adrestia, Book 1. A directory of information on each region within the Adrestian Empire. As it contains no confidential information, it can be viewed and checked out freely. 1180 edition. Pressvelg, the Emperor's home domain, encompasses the main portion of the peninsula that juts out of the Empire's southern region. Known for its temperate climate owing to its extensive coastline, the imperial capital of Enbar is one of the few ports in Fodlan. In addition to strong commerce and fishing industries, the woodlands to the east of the capital provide both lumber and hunting opportunities. Aya, a duchy on the eastern seaboard that faces the inland Pearl Sea. Its capital, Baramus, is a fine port equal to Enbar, as well as a bustling hub that trades with lands to the east, including Morphus, metropolis of magic. In addition to robust fishing and agriculture industries, Aya is also known for abundant import goods and crafts utilizing technology from the east. Burgleys, a county spanning north to south from Fort Mercius to the Aramid River, encompassing the lion's share of Gronda Field. Additionally, its robust stables provide an important pillar of imperial war power. The fertile soil allows for the mass cultivation of a variety of grains to the point that the region is known as the Empire's breadbasket. Vali, a county made up of Gronda Field in the east and the Ogma Mountains in the west, the latter of which is home to Vali's famous iron mines. At one time, the Southern Church had its own independent region on the border with Pressvelg, but it has since been assimilated into Vali. Vali's mining industry has made its development the envy of other fiefdoms. Prim, a Viscounty that, while favourably situated between the Aramid River and Pearl Sea, is limited in development by a preponderance of mountains and wetlands. In recent years, a number of ruins have been uncovered in the mountains to the north and are actively being investigated. Fenya, a Viscounty in the very south of Fodlan. Though it claims a number of islands to the east, it has no actual control over them. Fenya's warm and dry climate allows for the cultivation of a number of important crops, and it is a major producer of bacchus and cooking oils. Wait. Oh, okay, so the first bit. Okay, I was wondering why was that uneven?
You should hear this.
I've always thought of myself as a devout believer, so when I heard we were attacking Garrick Mark, I couldn't help but be taken aback. But when I learned of the Central Church's corruption and how Her Majesty revived the Southern Church to correct it, well, let's just say I'm glad I was born in the Empire. Cool. It's nice that you easily fall for propaganda. Report on Abyss. Some kind of passage. This will require further investigation. It has also come to light that for several years now a house down here has taken in students who could not remain in the academy. The house is known as the Ashen Wolves. Most of them are former academy students, but as they lack any sort of proper professor, this so-called house is more reminiscent of an association of dropouts. The residents frequently mention 4 students in particular. The names are Yuri, Constance, Happy, and Bolthus. The church, an old report of some kind, hardly any of it is legible.
Listen to this.
The church has mobilized everyone they can to defend Garrick Mark. Even some of those folks from Abyss, I think it's called. You know, the place under the monastery. I hear the church doesn't really care for them, but I suppose any port in a storm and all that. Still, if you see some of them on the battlefield, they might be worth recruiting. Speaking of, I have an old report on Abyss if you want to take a look. It's just over there. Oh, I read it before you told me I could.
You, huh?
You've always got the same cloudy look on your face, don't you? Well, what say we go blow off some steam in a tavern until we're up?
What do you think?
But it would make it easier for everyone. Bet it would make it easier for everyone to soldier on if you did that. What? Why are you speaking to me like this, you weirdo? Hello, my friend. My, it's been quite some time. Like Manuela, I was called here by Edelgard, but that said, I have been tasked with protecting the Great Bridge of Murden along with Vladislava.
Please.
As such, I won't be going to Garrick Mark, so I hope you can take care of things there. I love that this is their excuse to making Hanneman not playable.
Good day.
I hope you're doing as well as I am this day. It seems you and I have both been appointed as generals during the last 2 years.
We will succeed.
Well, let's each fight to our utmost so we do not dishonor Her Majesty.
Greetings, friend. Nothing to report.
Keep up the good work, Commander. Nothing to report
Anyway,
today. Do you remember me? I used to guard the gate back at Garrick Mark.
That reminds me.
Sure, I remember you, but why are you here?
Actually,
Well, I was actually born in the Empire, but I ran away from home and joined up with the church when I was pretty young. Just the other day, I got a letter from my parents for the first time in years. They told me to hurry back to the Empire, and when I did, I found all of this. I tell you, fighting people from the church is going to be a hard pill to swallow. Still, I'm fortunate that I didn't end up separated from my family forever. Oh. What am I even doing here? I just wanted to stay cooped up in the manor, especially now that Father's gone.
Actually,
But then I was talking to Edelgard and boom, I got some stupid urge to fight and here I am. She was guided by a heart. Hey, sometimes you have to follow your heart, right? Just try not to die. Bernie, you and your stupid heart. I'm okay when I'm imitating a voice, but I can't. I can find it more difficult if I have to make it up wholesale. So a lot of when I'm playing something like Pokemon where there's no example of a voice, they often end up sounding very similar. I don't like it when they don't start with a voice because then I have nothing to work with either, like this man. Because I'm going to give him a voice and then he's going to say something and then I'm going to have to change it. Oh, this is a black day indeed. They put me right on the front lines. I just got married and had a kid. My little one doesn't even recognize my face yet. Yeah, you have a very different voice from what I planned to give you. Actually, let's just pretend you didn't hear that. It's bad luck to be talking about that stuff before you go off to war. I would love a Pokemon game to actually have voice acting. I mean, fucking Zelda finally did with Breath of the Wild. Oh! This is Fleisch, but she doesn't have a name yet. Oh, I Alright, that's taken care of. What's
What is
next?
it?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you need something? As you can see, I'm pretty busy at the
Yes.
moment. See, my brother Randolph was also part of this army, so I have to do my job perfectly for his sake. I'm looking forward to it, Chris, because I've almost finished S.H.I.E.L.D. I expect that I should be able to start my Violet playthrough in like 1 or 2 weeks. I've heard that specifically about Zelda's voice acting, Yaros.
Look who has arrived. As it happens,
Just between you and I've had my share of worries these past 2 years. As you know, my father found himself in a situation due to Edelgard. Ah well, things are what they are, and I will work tirelessly to achieve greatness. Why would I do the second one? That's so mean. Tell him you'll do your best together.
Right on.
I'm looking to do the same, so let's do this thing together. Yes, I feel you have a great deal of promise, so let us go forth as one.
That reminds me.
Oh, you have a very deep voice. I was born to a noble family in the kingdom, but I never could fit in with the teachings of Seiros. But when I was a mercenary in the Empire, the minister of the Imperial household hired me on, and now I am the commander you see before you. Judging from the look on your face, you don't know who that is. Well, it's Lord Hubert. How would you not know that at this point?
Oh, hello. Well, hi.
If you're ever injured, let me know and I'll see you healed up in no time. When I can take care of wounds of the heart as well as wounds of the body. Emotional injuries can be even worse than physical ones during times of war. That's how you find that reassuring. It's reassuring to have you in your infirmary here. This is the infirmary, right? It is. After the closure of the Officers' Academy, Edelgard got in touch and asked me to run it. And although it does put me in opposition to Garrett Mock, I simply can't turn that woman down. I really should learn to say no sometime. I don't think I've talked about this before. I may have mentioned it previously, but I've had so many Fire Emblem streams that it might have been a very long time ago. I find it funny that Manuela has the same voice actor as the original Ash Ketchum voice actor. If you listen to her speak, you can hear it a little bit. Unfortunately, no one has lines here, so you have to wait for some opportunity for them to have dialogue. This is the first time I'm playing.
Did you need something?
Apparently, this is the first time in 300 years that an army of this size has been mobilized in Fodlan. The Dagdan army attacked the Empire from without, and then the Almirans attacked the Alliance. Quite a lot happened, not that I saw it, of course.
You're looking good.
It was something I was aware of as soon as I heard it. I hope I see the Archbishop's right-hand man Seteth or Thunder Catherine at Garrett Mock. They got tons of other strong fighters too, and I can't wait to take them all on. How about you? Sharing his bloodlust.
Right on.
Oh, you know it. The more foes I take out, the bigger my name gets. Yeah, well, look sharp, because I'll be keeping score. It's annoying when you don't report in once you've finished a task, Linhart. Very annoying. Furthermore, I have any number of things I need from you whenever you're not busy, which is pretty much always.
Not happening.
But I am busy. Busy resting. Now please leave me be.
Oh.
But Her Majesty asked me to put you to work. Side with Linhart.
Let's see.
Actually, I think we should all take a page from Linhart's book and rest more. You, Edelgard, Hubert, you're all overworked.
Excellent.
Exactly so. What an exceptionally smart thing to
I
say.
hear that. Yes.
Fine. I see how it is. I've talked a lot with 80, so I long imagined what it might be like when this day finally came. But now that it's here, I'm worried. Our target is Garrett Mock, which means we're likely to encounter a lot of people we know. Say that they were only acquaintances! What a horribly, not shallow, what's the word? Like, hollow thing to say, I guess?
Let's see.
Yeah, it's hard to fight people you know. You sure you want to take
No
part?
way.
I came here to fight, and that's what I'm going to do. Oh, there was an NPC. I'll get another chance later.
Oh, look who it is.
Greetings, you are Jez, yes? I am Randolph von Bergles. Though we are not related by blood, I am nonetheless Caspar's uncle.
Right.
I hear you know your way around a battlefield. I look forward to seeing what we can both do in service to our grand empire.
May I have a word?
As you know, we are already in Lesser Alliance territory. Lord Acheron Phlegathon, whose territory this is not a man known for his reliability. However, as long as Count Gloucester, who borders to the north, has announced his obedience to the Empire, we should encounter no problems. Assuming we are not routed at Garreg Mach, that is. Sorry.
Well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result.
I normally try very hard to avoid that.
Well, well.
Hello, Webster.
Right.
The battle has begun at last, our struggle to the death against the Central Church. I pray your work these past 2 years will prove helpful to our cause.
Let me think.
First, we mean to conquer the territory of the Alliance's Viscount Burgundy. He is a minor lord east of Garreg Mach who is strongly influenced by the Church. Oh, there's something here. Let me read this. Empire Nobles 1. A register of prominent noble houses of the Adressian Empire. This document is expressly for official use by the Church of Seiros. Students are forbidden to remove or peruse this documentation. 1179 edition. House Fresfelg, the most distinguished noble house of the Empire, tracing its roots all the way back to Great Emperor Wilhelm. It has been the governing house of the Empire for 1100 years. In addition to the first emperor, its lineage is also traced back to Saint Seiros herself, which is why generations of empires are believed to bear the crest of Seiros. House Fresfelg resides in Enbar, the imperial capital, claiming all of the surrounding territory as its domain. It boasted supreme authority both within the empire and without until the insurrection of the Seven in 1171. This uprising saw much of House Fresfelg's power stripped away by the nobility. In recent years, a series of misfortunes has plagued this storied house, and some believe dark clouds hover over the future of the Fresfelg reign. House Aya. A house of dukes possessing great power within the empire, second only to House Fresfelg. The head of the house came to occupy the post of Prime Minister, rendering the title a hereditary one thereafter. That's not really how prime ministerships normally work. House Aya led the insurrection of the Seven and, in many ways, holds the true power governing the empire. House Vestra, a house of marquises without a domain, existing in the shadow of House Fresfelg. In addition to managing the darker tasks of the empire, it is responsible for the emperor's periphery affairs, including coordinating things such as ceremonies and rituals, imperial consorts, and the imperial guard. House Vestra was allied with House Aya in the insurrection. House Hevring, a house of counts that has inherited rule over the Empire's domestic affairs, particularly those relating to administration, finance, and the judiciary. It frequently clashes with the Minister of Military Affairs over these matters. Much of its territory lies in the Ogma Mountains, enriching the house with the fruits of a lucrative mining industry. House Burgles, a house of counts that has inherited rule over the Empire's Minister of Military Affairs. It commands all of the armies that do not directly belong to the Emperor. During times of war, the head of the house becomes the Imperial Army's commander-in-chief. Their territory encompasses most of the Empire's main breadbasket, Gronda Field. House Varley, a house of counts that has inherited rule over the Empire's Ministry of Religion, whose main responsibility is to maintain amiable relations with the Church of Seiros. However, due to the estrangement of the Church from the Empire in recent years, it is now more involved with the judiciary, causing political strife within the Ministry of the Interior. I wonder if they will fix the weird shadows flickering things that happened on Console 14. That's fair. Maybe they will. Maybe that will happen with the graphics update.
Do you have a moment?
Welcome back, Jez, and let me apprise you of our plans going forward.
What do you think?
Take a look at this map. Our troops are preparing to advance from camp, which is located here, and our destination Garreg Mach is over here. Now, the intervening noble territories have ties to the church. They'll most certainly try to stop us. We will have to rout these lands in succession as we make our way to Garreg Mach. We cannot let our guard down with any of our opponents. Be sure to prepare as thoroughly as possible. Have you looked around the camp yet? Feel free to make use of the training grounds in the marketplace.
If you would.
I have made arrangements so that you can improve your weapons and prepare for battle. That's an old man.
What can I do for you?
Oh ho, if it isn't our esteemed general. If there's anything at all that you require, please do not hesitate to inform me. If we're to be traveling from one place to another from this point hence, I suspect our corporation will be essential to the cause. I've got plenty of goods that will surely come in handy. I look forward to doing business with you.
I carry a little of everything here.
Excuse me. I've got more than enough seals of everything. I never buy flowers because flowers is too vague as to know who wants them.
You've got an eye for quality, friend. 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 Hope to see you again soon.
This is the best part about the game. Welcome, take a gander at all the wondrous weapons.
Welcome.
I mean, they're not that wondrous. They're all pretty. They don't go up. The highest you get is silver swords.
Come back soon.
Your equipment's shit.
Oh,
Here, you can train your mind and body and gain proficiency in new classes. It never hurts to be prepared. I'm sure I'll be seeing you often.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
People can acquire classes? Oh yeah, because she's an armored lord. By default. I was in the middle of learning this, wasn't I?
Can't wait to see how you do.
We got the bare necessities at least. Time to get to work. Okay. Now I can change people to things that I want them to be learning. No, it's in Convoy, isn't it? That I change classes. Yeah. Why is it in this section? It's weird. Yes. Got so many options. Now you need to stay as an armored lord. What are you currently here? You're a monk. Wait. Can you change? Wait, why are you learning this? Oh, I guess I wanted you to learn. Yeah, that's strange. Why was it? No, learn this. Okay, that's the only thing you can be learning. You're in the process of learning that. that's fine. Is that what I want you to be? Is that the job I want you to be? Yeah, okay, so you're currently learning that, that's fine. Yes, that's fine. Okay, you're already a bishop. Surely there's better tomes available to you. Oh yeah, Yaritza as well. I forgot about Yaritza. Oh, you started as a cavalier. Interesting. Oh, and you start with the Raphael gem as well. You don't have a battalion. He looks no different. What should I give you? Not a monstrous strength ring. I have no idea what that would, how that would help. Actually. Ugh, I hate how I have to equip everyone. No, you take the Land Boss shield, please. Okay, let's start with... No, so she starts with a hex... Oh, no, I must have given her that, actually. Is that the best that he can get? No, I've got better weapons. Why are you not using them? Surely I've got a better axe. No, I want to change that, please. Okay, I got an X9. Monstrous strength ring, please. You're fine as you are. Wait. I'm sure you can use better things now, actually. Actually, you're fine as well with what you've got equipped. No! Yes, that's fine. That's fine. What are the wind coals, Genesis? Ah, I guess that's her default book, actually. Okay, do I have anything for you? Or do I just have nothing? Yeah, take the experience gem. I don't have nothing else to give you. Got these 2 volumes of a manga that is an adaptation of a book. The last time it was at the bookstore because let's try something. And now you're in. You have to wait till September? That's ages away.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Mage, please.
One cannot achieve victory without challenge.
Can't wait to see how you do. Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
That's fair. Oof, so many pairings to work with. Ferdinand and Bernie, Linhart and Casper, Dorothea and Monica. Actually, who does Yuritsa even support? He has a support with Manuela? Okay. I think he's Captain Victor. Okay, so oh, I never forgot Dorothea. But I'm very close. Speaker streams are starting today, Webster. Oh god, I don't have anyone else to put in. Ugh, space.
So I'm facing you, Linhart? Good. I could use some practice against someone taller than me.
Oh, have it your way. But just for a little while. Well, that was a chore.
This power will serve me in the times to come.
There must be more to this.
Can't let this power go unused.
I'll surely put this to good use.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Giving less than one's all is unacceptable.
Exactly.
My love comes in many forms.
Excuse me? What does that even mean? Are you speaking nonsense at me?
We've definitely got some work to do.
There must be more to this.
Hey, anything that makes me stronger.
Time to work you into shape.
It's always sad when something that you care about or are interested in vanishes from the internet.
I wish this was for something besides war.
What, Brigand is your... Really? I would have thought it was Brawler.
Yep, feels like me.
Everything feels new when we train together.
Who knew this power slept within?
This power will serve me in the times to come.
Oh, look at that.
A useful skill.
To think I still have hidden talents.
How this takes me back. I'm so glad you're here with me, Petra.
Yes, it is good that we were meeting. I am having gratitude for our friendship.
We must work together and improve.
Oh, Dorothy and
One step at a time.
Captors, damn it.
I imagine this will serve me well.
Time to work you into shape.
Acquire a new class for Dorothea, please. Dancer.
Well, this is a new look for me.
Everything feels new when we train together. There must be more to this.
Can't let this power go unused.
Yay.
Time to work you. Can't wait to see how you do.
Ooh. Dorothea and Monica.
La 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 la. Is that Lady Dorothea? Oh, it is. Hello, Monica. Oh, is something wrong?
Well, I was wondering, are you the same Lady Dorothea who is known as the mystical songstress?
Well, yes, I suppose I am. Did you not know that?
Not at first, though it made perfect sense once I finally realized it. I find it difficult to believe it's really you.
Well, I'm certainly not doing a lot of songstressy things here in the army, so I'm not surprised it took you a bit to put two and two together.
But it should not have taken me this long. You have the same name, and you carry yourself in the same dignified manner as the Lady Dorothea I saw in the capital. I can't believe you're right in front of me. The excitement is so great I can barely stand.
Oh, please, that's all in the past. Now I'm just another one of your allies.
No, you're different. There wasn't a girl in the capital who didn't want to be you. I spent years trying to find a ticket to one of your performances. But when I finally found one, I ended up in a seat where I couldn't see the stage very well. It was so far back, I could barely even make out your face. Or the rest of you, for that matter. That's likely why I failed to recognize you at first.
Well, I'm certainly pleased you came to see me, and I'm sorry the seat was less than ideal.
Oh, but the costumes and stagecraft were more gorgeous and stirring than I ever could have imagined. Your songs captivated me. They reached out from the center of the stage, all the way back to me in my little corner of the opera house.
Just thinking about it puts a smile on my face.
You were a more passionate listener than I would have imagined, Monica. Monty? Still with me?
Oh, my apologies, Lady Dorothea. I was sort of carried off by a wave of memories there.
It's fine, but, can we maybe stop with all of the lady stuff? I find it a little unsettling.
Well, all right. Dorothea, you know, I'm somewhat surprised you didn't return to the opera company once the war broke out.
You're not the only one. Adie and I being classmates was a big part of why I stayed, but suffice it to say that a lot happened, and now I'm here.
It's a great honor to fight alongside you, Lady Dorothea.
Maybe I should just return the favor and start calling you Lady Monica.
The trainer guy has his arms, head, and legs covered by an yeah, that's all that matters. Also, it looks very unwieldy. Also, I'm sorry that that's the case for you, Webster, that you haven't been able to find what you want. No, not unit information, convoy. Should we use a better term? Do I not have any sea-level terms? Yeah, I do. I was gonna say. I mean, you might as well use Frotty. This unit does not bear a crest. I didn't know Hubert didn't have a crest. Oh, okay. Okay, fine. I use the killer term then. I must have forgot that he does not have a crest. Should be able to use a better axe now. The arrow. No, use the lances all the time. Rank A, so she sword is open. And you're also rank A, so the Brave Sword's probably the best option. Oh, what the hell? I think she's already using her? Yeah, she is. She's using the Windcaller's Genesis. He's probably using the best that he has available to him. Okay, that's irrelevant. Because I haven't recruited Ash yet. What was I going to look for? Oh yeah, the blacksmith's not here, so I can't improve the gear yet, which is annoying.
Well, how'd it go?
Give me my secret book, please. Oh, an extra large bouillon next.
Any result's a good result.
I'm responsible for doling out our marching orders. Give me a shout if you want to deploy for battle.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Highlight a side quest on the war map and press R to use a vanguard whistle and immediately capture the region. Your battle result for the side quest will be D, and you will not receive any experience gold or rest rank rewards from battle. You will still receive rewards for seizing the region and strategy resources, and you'll be able to survey any surveying spots. You can also engage in auxiliary battles for any region you captured with a Vanguard Whistle. If you achieve an S rank when replaying the battle, you will receive S rank rewards at that time. The Vanguard Whistle can be acquired from the journal and camp in exchange for renown. Wow, it's shit. I didn't realize it was so shit. House Burgundy of the Alliance has sided with the Central Church and is blocking the Empire's advance. Defeat their forces and break through. Out the enemy. Who's level 1 still? Casper. God damn it.
Put me in there and watch our enemies fly!
Okay.
Another step toward victory.
For the future that's yet to come.
Let them witness our virtue firsthand.
I will crush every last...
No.
So... Sure, let's try it.
Right then. Let us go to work.
I will gladly handle this. Let's march. I will gladly handle this. Orders
gasp of morale from the throats of our foes.
That's a massive shield, Edelgard.
Let us bring this stronghold down efficiently.
Let's do this!
I must outwit even death. Here I go. No, they must learn.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
So...
Stand back.
Is that all we've got?
That was easy.
Final words.
Let us begin our advance.
I feel no mercy.
To lend a hand, would you?
Any final words?
I do hope you'll make this fun.
I feel no mercy.
Here I go. No,
I can't say I like how this is unfolding.
Right then.
This'll be a mess.
Watch this.
Lady Edelgard's path to conquest continues.
Not yet. Take this. Still fighting.
Now, where to next? I will glad orders received.
We're done for. The rest is up to you. I shall grant you the privilege of my aid.
Here I go. They must learn who they're. I will crush all obstacles in my way.
That was phenomenal, Lady Edelgard. You've truly blown me away.
Veronica's very fragile.
I will gladly handle this. I am here to aid you.
So, what should I be doing again?
Watch this!
This'll be a
Retreat!
I feel no mercy.
Come out time!
I'll take over.
Anything for Lady Edelgard.
You've already lost. I will end you.
I got this!
Somehow, Monica, you can count on me.
Blocking it, loser.
Well, would you look at that?
I'll take this place down before you have time to strap your armor on!
Time to make a name for ourselves!
They must learn who they're up against.
Sure, this'll be amazing! I'll take this place down before you have time to strap your armor on! So, what should I be doing again?
Okay, now you can go help.
Sure.
Allow me.
That was easy.
Any final words? I feel no mercy.
Still in the fight. Take this place down before you have time to strap your armor on.
Nice.
Rejoice! Victory is ours!
Yay!
For the fate of Fodlan.
I'll use this strength to perform mighty deeds.
The future is ours to make, no matter the sacrifice. What a fascinating power.
I must make the most of this ability.
Hello, Mike.
The Imperial army has invaded Burgundy, and will reach Garreg Mach within the month. With no way to stop their advance, we must ready ourselves for a siege.
We sent the bulk of the knights away last month, after the Western Church occupied one of our sacred sites. The forces that remain are thin at best. How are we to hold the monastery with such short-handed numbers?
It is possible the Empire orchestrated that entire incident to bleed off our strength. Look at how thoroughly information about it was buried, and how quickly the Empire invaded after declaring war. It all feels carefully calculated.
I would not put it past them. If they bring war to our doorstep, they will want us on the worst footing possible. If the tides turn against us, we may have to abandon Garreg Mach.
Never!
Edelgard is already using the Southern Church to erode our legitimacy. And now she has the gall to try and remove us by force? There can be no mercy for tyrants. So help me, I would like to put her entire army to the sword myself.
Is it truly too late to prevent bloodshed, Lady Rhea? Edelgard must have her reasons for doing this.
If so, they elude me. The woman seems to consider our church's very existence an abomination. Yet she has gone to the trouble of reviving the Southern Church, which implies she does not mean to destroy the faith outright. Perhaps Garreg Mach is the true prize she seeks. Or worse, this entire invasion could merely be a precursor to conquering all of Fodlan.
Possibly that.
Her purpose matters not. Our charge is to defend the monastery at all costs. I took an oath. I swore I would never again suffer the boots of thieves to sully this land.
Rhea.
It is a low form of comedy we find ourselves engaged in this day. To think the descendants of their empire will be the first to invade Garreg Mach.
All the more reason to prevent it. I care not if we shared blood countless generations ago. I will not permit anyone to defile Mother's resting place.
An abandoned house whose occupants cannot be located. It seems the residents fled somewhere. They left some useful items behind. A civilian house that managed to escape the battle unscathed. A civilian who was unharmed wants to thank you somehow. Hey, Melee, take this as a token of my gratitude. A secret room buried under the battlefield. A stronghold that was captured in a previous battle. You found some hidden treasure within a crumbled wall. Yay, money.
Do you have a moment?
May I have a word, Jazz? Truth be told, we don't have enough hands to help the army's less urgent
Would
tasks.
you do something for me?
We're asking around for volunteers, but I would greatly appreciate it if you pitched in as well. Go and visit the chore master when you want to volunteer.
Would you do something for me?
Well, I feel like you're not giving me a choice. That's right, I also wanted to just get everyone's level up to level 10. Because having level 1s is annoying, to be honest. Yes, the other one is 3 houses.
Time to work you into shape.
For the fate of Fodlan.
My potential is so much greater.
Great things await me.
And I'll keep getting stronger too.
Now I can be even more useful.
Strength and beauty. What a pair.
Death grows distant.
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Chore Master. I'm looking for volunteers to help around the camp. We all need to chip in to make life here as pleasant as possible.
Care to make yourself useful?
I've got nothing to worry about with the two of you on the job.
I know this is for Her Majesty, but I wouldn't mind if it turned into a chance to outshine you.
Well, what better way to get results than a little healthy competition?
Yay.
I am amazed we managed to get along well enough for our work to pass muster.
Indeed. I wouldn't be able to face Her Majesty with pride in my chest if we botched this task.
Yay!
I see you finished everything. Thanks so much. Bet you're tired after all that work. Why not take a break at the mess hall?
Oh!
In that case, allow me to accompany you. I am feeling rather peckish myself. You have been a mercenary for quite some time, correct? Do you have any particular preferences when it comes to army meals? So you usually make your own food? Oh, one option. Well, I usually make my own food, so... How fascinating. I absolutely must try one of your culinary creations. Worry not, the army has ingredients you can use. We provide food for everyone in the army here. Feel free to bring in ingredients and make your own meals.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Hunger is the true enemy. Oh, only nice.
Yeah, the flavor's not really there. Might want to try something different next time.
No. Did you really? Oh, you did. This is my absolute favorite. Thank you.
Oh, this looks great. I'm gonna demolish this puppy for sure.
Impressive.
I am astounded you cooked this extraordinary meal with those ingredients, and using such humble tools. It would be a lovely gesture if you cooked for the others as well. Exchanging gifts with trusted friends is quite wonderful, would you not agree?
By the way...
If I recall, you acquired some trinkets on the battlefield. Perhaps you could give them to someone as a gift. That's true. Maybe I should give something to Edelgard. Hello, Jez. Can I help you?
That's very kind of you.
Well, that sure kept me busy. Maybe we should head out to the next battle soon. Oh. Oh, I can't. Wait, now what did you say? Our objective is Garrick Mark, the headquarters of our enemy. I know you were a student there, if only for a short while. But even if you feel some reservation, I need you to face this with everything you have. Do a little chest thumping.
Right on.
I was barely there long enough for it to register. Don't worry, I'll do what needs to be done. A reassuring attitude. Let's hope this battle goes a long way towards settling a great many things.
You know, I don't believe I ever asked your feelings about this war. On the surface, it must seem as though we took Fodlan's fragile piece in our hand and shattered it into 1,000 pieces.
Definitely.
What, is it deep conversation time now? Where'd that come from?
It's merely that we've never discussed the matter, and you are in a fairly unique position amidst this all. I thought you might be able to provide some perspective on how an outsider views the actions Adrestia has taken.
Yeah, try to stay neutral.
I don't know. Don't think I really feel too strongly one way or the other.
You have nothing to say. Nothing at all?
That makes her angry.
That's how it goes when you're a merc. War, peace, it doesn't matter. My job's the same either way. It's just money in, blade out. All there is to it.
I suppose that's one way of looking at it.
It's like you said, I'm in a unique position here.
Meaning you would have answered differently were you not a mercenary.
Yeah. If I was a farmer, for example, I'd be hounding you day and night to end the war. Sure, you say you're gonna bring this bright and beautiful future, but am I really gonna suffer for years, maybe even decades, waiting for it? The stuff you're doing now, enlisting my farmhands, trampling my fields, destroying my crops, just doesn't make it worth the wait. But you know the toll it's taking on your people, yet you choose to press on with the war anyway. So you've got to have a good reason, right?
Yes, of course. You certainly don't mince words. Is it the years of mercenary work that made you this way, or have you always been like this?
It's the what? It's just who you
Pretty sure it's who I am. It was just me and my mom growing up, you see. We lived in a village, but for whatever reason, she liked to keep to herself. So, I guess it rubbed off on me. I learned pretty quick not to get attached.
Is that so? I would be interested to hear more.
Trust me, it's not as interesting as it sounds.
Who says it has to be? Interesting or not, I'll have you tell me one of these days.
If you say so. Just promise not to freak out when you realize how boring I am, okay?
Do I seem like the type of person to freak out about such a thing? Perhaps don't answer that.
Well, the sad thing is, we'll never hear about their Jez's mother, because that information does not exist in this game. Hopefully there'll be DLC one day. But right now I think they're focusing on Engage.
Well, there's a face I'm not used to seeing on the training grounds. Something wrong, Hubert?
I have merely come to examine the equipment. I hear whispers that it is in quite the state. Further, my being here should come as no surprise. Her Majesty and I train in these grounds often.
Get jealous of Edelgard.
I never would have guessed. Can't say I'm not jealous, though.
Shall I put in a request with Her Majesty on your behalf? I'm quite certain she'd join you.
Oh, that's not what I meant. She's actually the one I'm jealous of. I mean, I never get to train with you.
Me? In any case, if you do desire a session with either myself or Her Majesty, you only need ask. A mercenary with no backing such as yourself has much to gain by earning Lady Edelgard's favor. Of course, we would not be without benefit. Your rise in standing would paint an ideal picture for our people.
How do you mean?
Many commoners crave progress, a path upward in life. And your example would prove that path exists. The common folk would never expect to see their emperor train alongside someone of your dubious origins. At least not outside the pages of a fairy tale.
How dare you? Sulk a bit.
Dubious origins, huh? Yeah, I guess you're not wrong. Even so, it feels good to think about using that to help lift people up.
On the other hand, your presence would also cause great turmoil amongst the elites of our society. They may even despise you. A symbol of the ungrateful commoner, granted privilege well beyond their station.
But hey, Dorothea's a commoner too. Why don't they hate her?
Dorothea is a famed former songstress, well esteemed in the upper echelons of society. Your situation is vastly different.
Right. Well, no point worrying about it if it's gonna happen no matter what.
Precisely. Things may yet change in the years ahead. But for now, all we can do is live with it.
So, coddling the elites means the commoners end up oppressed, while hoisting commoners up only agitates the elites. Glad I'm not the one who has to rule the Empire. This whole thing sounds like a total mess.
A mess, indeed.
I agree. Caste systems are difficult.
Oh, there you are, Hubert. I have been searching everywhere for you.
And to what end? Has Her Majesty summoned me?
Oh, she would never use me for a task like that. I just wanted to thank you, albeit reluctantly.
I do not recall having done anything that would merit such a sincere display of gratitude.
Well, you probably just saw it as part of your normal administrative duties. You fixed quite a big mistake in my last report before Her Majesty had the chance to look at it. I woke up in a panic when I realized what I had done. Imagine how mortified I was to see you'd already corrected everything.
Ah, yes. I may have done something of the sort. As Her Majesty's loyal servant, it is my duty to pare down the number of unnecessary matters which wander across her desk. I must say, I was surprised to see you make such a foolish and obvious error. Have you truly grown so lax, even as you style yourself the greatest of our Emperor's retainers?
I'm aware of the mistake I made, but I would never dream of calling myself something like that. Well, perhaps I said it once or twice in the heat of the moment, but I never actually meant it. If anyone is Her Majesty's best retainer, it's you. And without House Vestra's say-so, I could never become one of her servants.
At present, I very much doubt you are fit to serve as Her Majesty's servant.
Excuse me?
It is true that I did not make a conscious choice to serve Her Majesty at first. Instead, I simply did it because my father decreed it must be so. But such bounds no longer define our relationship. I do not serve the Emperor. My loyalty is to Lady Edelgard, and her alone. I stand with her in a manner that goes beyond the bounds of ruler and servant. Do you understand this?
I want to be like that with Her Majesty as well. But I am only the child of a baron, so I don't have excuses to linger in the palace all the time. I have to return to my family's estate once I've fulfilled my duties for the day, and I get summoned back to our territory often. I am not like you. I cannot just be at her side unless I have a good reason to be there.
Indeed. Ox territory is in the far west of the Empire. I surmise you have had to spend much of your time away from Enbar. Furthermore, you will be a baron one day. Your duties will prevent you from dedicating yourself solely to Her Majesty.
Exactly. Unlike you, I have an entire territory's worth of people to protect. But I still won't give up, even from afar. No. Precisely because I'll be afar, there will be things I can do to protect Her Majesty. In fact, always being at her side might actually cause you to overlook threats from time to time. I may even serve Her Majesty in a way you never could.
That is a promising thought, Monica.
Yeah. You love Edelgard.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
While building a base, the Empire Armored Company was discovered by the Church's soldiers. Hurry to their rescue. Western Burgundy territory. Rescue the mage and their allies. Mage, the armored knight, or the mercenary is routed.
This war is ours to be won.
Oh yeah, sorry, I need to take my mother and
Let's get this over with.
So be it.
Get ready to be wowed.
There is little point in dying.
Starting the mission. Is that an order?
So, sure, let's try it.
There is not a question of can. Leave this to me on a rescue mission. So I had best exercise caution.
Do not be intimidated.
Now die! I don't know how long I can hold out. Help me, please.
I'll tear this place down before you have time to strap your armor on.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough. You may continue to rely.
Prepare to be amazed.
Elle and me, into the fray.
That wasn't so bad.
How delightful.
A feeble and ultimately futile resistance. Let's get started.
There is not a question of can. Leave this to me.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
Starting the mission. Is that an...
Spotlight is mine.
How do you like me now?
Striking in the kitchen.
Attack! Pay attention, class. Can never be too careful.
A rousing success.
Impressive, aren't I?
What mage? Oh, I see.
Starting the mission.
I'll not falter.
Jesus.
Pay attention, class.
I don't know if we'll be doing maybe a Monday Webster, but if not, keep them handy for next week. We might be doing something else today.
I'm not at my best today. Keep it together. Prepare to be amazed. Go for it.
There is not a question of can. Only a matter.
So, sure, let's try it.
There is not a question of can. Only a matter. Forward.
Ever, Manuela.
About time.
I have no idea what we're going to do.
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
So, sure.
Enter Manuel.
Into the fray.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
Bear witness. Starting the mission.
This'll be amazing!
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
That should suffice.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
There's not a question of can. Only a matter of...
The spotlight is mine.
Retreat!
That was easy.
Time for some punishment.
I will capture this stronghold.
Prepare to be amazed. Prepare to be
Watch me. You shall pay for this. You hear?
Of course I succeeded.
Where's the end of the mission? That's kind of boring.
A perfect rescue.
No! The amount of enemies not enough.
Check me out, gentlemen.
I'll need to come back and fix that.
One day the war will be over. I think I'm getting the hang of this.
I need more strength than this.
This is part of me now.
What was the S rank reward from it? Yeah, never mind, I'm getting taken back to the camp.
Might I borrow you?
I have another request for you, gents.
Well.
Do you recall gathering materials in the last battle? We'd like you to put them to good use.
Don't let me down.
I believe they can serve to further expand our facilities in this camp. The facilities master can assist you if you wish to expand a facility. I don't think I can expand a facility. I think I am capped on all facilities. You can exchange materials to expand our facilities here. See, make many improvements so we're fully prepared for
Allow
battle.
me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
Wow, they're all done.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
You can survey the regions you've conquered to acquire materials for facility expansion. If you find yourself marching someplace new, make sure you do a survey once you've conquered it. Expanding our facilities like that'll make sure we're ready for whatever the next battle throws at us. Manuela and Yuritsa.
Well, if it isn't Yuritsa, what are you doing out here all by your lonesome? Come to think of it, you were always at the training grounds when we were at the Officers' Academy, too.
It was quiet there.
You don't say. Personally, I prefer somewhere I can kick back with a nice drink. Speaking of which, we should get one together sometime. I'm sure Hanneman would spare a moment to join us.
I don't drink.
Too bad. I thought it would be a good chance for us to get to know each other. By the way, I've been wondering, why were you always hiding behind that mask? A waste of a perfectly handsome face, if you ask me. I like you much better this way.
It's not worth discussion.
Oh! From what I've heard, you're probably a good few years younger than me.
Quite a few years younger than you.
Yet you're so mature. It's like you have this indescribable air of mystery. I bet there's some burning passion lurking beneath that icy exterior, longing for reprieve. I'm right, aren't I? It's in there somewhere, I just know it. Say, let's grab some drinks tonight and do nothing with them, because you don't like to drink. I know. Why don't we go out dancing instead?
I could not reveal my face.
And then, when the sun rises, we can... Oh, what was that about your face? Why you hide it? Why do you hide it?
Some knew me to be a wanted criminal.
I find that hard to believe. Like they say, there are two sides to every story, right? But what made you want to tell me? A moment ago, you blew me off with that broody, none of your business routine.
You would have kept talking if I didn't. Did I say something strange?
Sorry, I wasn't trying to tease. I just think you're cute when you're flustered. You've become quite the ladies' man. Just you wait. I don't give up that easily.
Yeah. You've been caught in a spiderweb, Yuritsa.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
A watchtower near the battlefield. You rescued some Imperial armored infantry. It is now possible to use the impregnable wall strategy. Thank you. We will do our best to repay the favor. Good thing we saved them. With the extra troops, we now have more strategies at our disposal. A civilian house in a village near the battlefield. You visited a home in the area. The man who lives there needs help.
Use the help.
I want to evacuate, but I don't have enough gold to cover the travel expenses. If you lend me a hand, I'm willing to give you something in return. Clear a path for the conquest of Garreg Mark by defeating the Church of Saros army. Defeat the soldiers and other enemies.
I don't care much for battle.
I'm ready to be battling.
Follow me, soldiers of the Empire.
For Lady Edelgard.
Let them witness our virtue firsthand.
I
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
Oh, if I not. Leave this to me.
I will gladly handle this. Orders received. Monica von Ox will pour my love for Lady Edelgard into this battle.
United, we are unbeatable.
Let us bring this stronghold down efficiently.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn.
I have this.
But I gotta fall back.
Oh,
All done.
Jesus.
What is the next order? Begin.
Still in the fight.
sorry. We weren't strong enough.
I have finished with great success. Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
Oh, if I must.
I can't say I like how this is unfolding.
We've got an emergency! Send backup!
You know what they say about playing with fire.
That was fortuitous.
I will gladly.
How are you not dead?
We won't let this opportunity go to waste.
There we go.
I will gladly handle this. Orders received.
Watch this!
What a pain.
I'm swapping in!
You shall pay for this. You hear?
I hope this will be useful to Lady Edelgard.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
I'm dragging the others down. Success was to be expected.
Oh, Sedith.
Stay out of my way. Let us approach them.
Begin.
No, I don't want to fight Sedith yet.
The Sky Spirit.
This
I have
Macabre.
this. I'll take over.
I assume when I fight Sedith, that will end the mission, which I don't really want.
Yes.
Who are you?
We shall provide support.
I will glad orders received.
Here I go. They must learn who they're up against.
I can't just sleep.
A taste more bitter than blackest coffee.
I have finished with great success.
Sorry. Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
Begin.
What the hell?
I'm swapping in. I'm ready.
Wonder if I could nap here.
What?
The enemy's stronghold will be ours.
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
Middling results. Perhaps even adequate.
Yes, just be careful.
I'm here, my lady.
Steady, Monica.
You care about me.
This is the end. Much appreciated.
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
Lost if I were to die here.
What a pain.
Is it my turn? I swear, this is not my fault.
What is the requirement for this mission? That's what I needed. 500. Okay, I have to kill more than enough.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me. Done. What is the next order?
I can't just sleep.
Enemy down. I am preparing for more.
Your fighting style is a thing of beauty, Petra. Clearly. Oh, if I must. Leave.
We need to stay vigilant.
Is it my turn? I am having energy. Be ready now.
Sorry about that, sir.
Thank you for your protection, Flame Spirit. Well, would you look at that? Witness Brigid Pride.
Yeah, I kind of expected it to be Petra.
I'll surely put this to good use.
We now advance to Garrick Mark Monastery. The merchant you rescued from a bandit attack would like to thank you with some goods. You saved my life. Feel free to take one of these as thanks. Strength, please. One of your scouts has completed their mission. You rescued a scout who had completed their mission and gained information. I collected plenty of information. I do hope that you find it useful.
Yes.
Yes, that information seems to be accurate. Now we can take the enemy by surprise. A house belonging to refugees fleeing the town. We escorted refugees to a safe location and got some materials in return. I owe you my life. Take this as a token of my gratitude.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Yay!
Hey, this is great.
This is the best! Let's eat!
Oh, yes. This is definitely one of the foods I love.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Hunger is the true enemy. Wow, very few people like this. That's interesting. Bernie likes it, but she's not available right anymore.
Hey, this is great.
No. Did you really? Oh, you did. This is my absolute favorite. Thank you.
Oh, but this is just to die for. It's my favorite, really.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Solid, solid.
I'm glad it is not just you and me alone, Your Majesty. Or else I would be reduced to a blubbering idiot.
Well, I'm certainly glad we avoided that. Although, does that mean you're a blubbering idiot all the other times we're alone?
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Hey, this is great.
Oh, this looks great. I'm gonna demolish this puppy for sure.
This is my favorite.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Okay, what supports do we have? Oh, a couple of them actually.
Ah, fiery as ever. What an inspiring sight.
Oh, hey, Ferdinand. You think so? The way I see it, a mercenary who doesn't train every day probably won't stay a merc for long.
I cannot dispute your logic. Though, I must say, you never did strike me as a typical mercenary. And your upward trajectory has proven me right. To go from nothing to a commander rivaling even the finest of nobles as quickly as you have is astounding. You are the most intriguing man.
Well, that's because I've made a habit of giving my all. I'm honestly just happy to have earned Edelgard's respect.
Your all, you say?
Something wrong?
To the contrary, I find your attitude inspirational. We are birds of a feather, you and I. Every task I undertake must also be done to utmost perfection. Polishing my armor? It shall have a mirror sheen. Cooking a meal? Let not even a single ingredient go to waste. True nobility means surmounting any challenge before you with no less than every fiber of your being.
That's taking it a little far, don't you think? Maybe you're not wasting food, but what about your time and energy? And I'm not any sort of noble, you know.
I am aghast. Are you suggesting that devoting myself fully to every endeavor is wasteful?
I mean, yeah. If you put your all into every little thing, you'll run out of stamina right when you need it most. You're like the knight in that proverb, the one who spends all day building a fence around his Pegasus, only for it to fly away.
Valuable advice for a Pegasus, perhaps, but I am no beast. I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
This guy can't be serious.
It doesn't matter who you are. Everyone needs to take it easy sometimes. If you always keep your bowstring taut, it's just gonna snap when you actually need to fire.
Cool. You have all these metaphors today.
I assure you I am no bowstring either, but I take your point. However, there is no cause for concern. As I have told you on multiple occasions, I am Ferdinand von Eyre. Whether I am resting, enjoying leisurely pursuits, or simply in contemplation, I always apply all my energy to the task at hand. At work or at rest, I will forever give it my all.
Seriously? What's full-on resting even look like?
Oh, let me show you, Jez. I'm very good at it.
Wow, that was amazing! No wonder Edelgard trusts you so much.
Oh, hey Caspar. You weren't so bad out there yourself.
Praise
Not that I'm surprised. You must make House Burgleys proud.
Don't I wish? I'm still pretty steamed about how the last battle went. I can't even outshine you right now, let alone my father. Ugh, it really burns me up.
You think? I don't know much about your dad, but I'd say you're on par with me at least. Maybe even better.
Sheesh, sore winner much? Just you wait though, I'm only getting started. Old Caspar here's gonna upstage you once and for all, and I'm gonna do it for me.
Okay, but think about it. I'm a mercenary and you're a noble. I'll have way more chances than you to excel in battle, which also means way more chances to die. Meanwhile, your dad's the Minister of Military Affairs. You falling in combat definitely wouldn't be a good look.
You've got that all wrong. Since I'm his second son, I'm completely expendable as far as he's concerned. Ever since I was born, me and my brother were treated completely different. I don't have a shot at being the heir.
I don't think we ever meet Caspar's older brother.
Which means the only way I'm getting ahead in life is by proving myself in battle. I mean, I guess I could always go into politics or education or something.
No, you couldn't.
The point is, whatever I want to do, I've got to climb up from the bottom to do it. And the climb I picked means building a name for myself on the battlefield, no matter the risks.
Huh, it's almost like you're a mercenary. I never thought a noble could have that kind of motivation. You're a lot more inspiring than you give yourself credit for, Caspar.
It's nothing. I mean, I've still got the Burbley's name to lean on and all, so I'm better off than just any old merc.
Right. I guess I'm starting to get why you're so competitive with me now. But you should know, I'm not the kind of guy to back down from a challenge. I've been honing my craft as a mercenary for as long as I can remember, even since I was a kid. So you can train till your muscles give out if you want. Some noble brat's not gonna beat me.
Oh yeah? Fine. I know I'm not gonna catch up to you overnight, but it'll happen someday. Just you wait.
Aw, just a pair of idiots.
Monica, why are you just standing there?
I was waiting for you. You were speaking with Her Majesty, yes?
Yep, just going over some strategy. Why? Did you need me for something?
No, not exactly. So, what did Her Majesty say?
Well, she wanted to get my opinion on how best to utilize our mercenaries, since they all use different weapons. We're gonna be fighting some upcoming battles on terrain that'll make it harder to use lances, so we were trying to figure out how to deal with that.
And you didn't speak of anything else?
Oh my god.
Well, yeah, but it probably wouldn't interest you. Mercenary stuff, you know?
That's not quite what I meant. There was cake for everyone, was there not? And I'm pretty certain there were fresh flowers throughout the room. Did you not see them?
Oh yeah, that cake was great. Did you want a piece? Flowers, though. I think maybe there were some little white ones.
Ugh, I have no interest in your opinion. I want to know what Her Majesty thought of them.
Why would I have asked her that? Why?
Why do you want to know so badly? Can't you just ask Edelgard?
You never know if a person is giving you their honest opinion when you spring a question on them. I just want to know what Her Majesty genuinely thought.
Can't help you there, I'm afraid. I wasn't really paying attention.
You were summoned by Her Majesty and granted the honor of giving her counsel. Then, she graciously offered you cake. And you didn't even have the decency to watch her eat it? Honestly, what is wrong with you?
This is a very strange thing to say.
Sorry if I let you down somehow. I don't think I really get what the big deal is, though. Want me to go ask her right now?
No, please don't. If Her Majesty learns I was prying about such things...
Oh, the perfect excuse to tell her then.
I do not want to bother her with these trivialities. Forget I said anything.
Connect the dots.
I see what's going on here. The cake and flowers were your doing, weren't they? That's why you were asking me about how Edelgard reacted.
Yes, okay? Just please, not another word of this.
Alright, I get it. Well, not really, but...
I beg you, forget this ever happened. The situation is far more complicated than you realize.
What? It depends on what you make, Webster.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
We need to redo this mission at some point. It's just the S rank reward is only just a fucking intermediate seal as well. So shit. Alright, these enemies are like level 20. Ugh. Really? That means I have to like... Okay, get everyone up to level 20 then. Ugh, the most inefficient route to where I need to go.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
For the fate of Fodlan.
Oh yeah, and I need to finish using my training as well. I almost forgot to do that. That would have been a waste.
My potential is so much greater.
Great things await me.
And I'll keep getting stronger too.
Now I can be even more useful.
Strength and beauty. What a pair.
So a lot of them have the same level up quotes that they had in Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Grows distant.
But for whatever reason, they had them revoice them, which is a little bit weird.
So I'm facing you, Linhardt? Good. I could use some practice against someone taller than me.
Oh, have it your way, but just for a little while. I make more progress with you around.
Who knew this power slept within?
Hey, anything that makes me stronger.
Ah, welcome back, Eros.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
I will hew my own path with this power.
Probably have a train as an armored knight first, actually.
I will hew my own path with this power.
It's okay, Moni. No need to be shy. It's just a little bit of sparring.
Right. But I will still try my best not to actually hurt you.
I doubt I could ever achieve that much alone.
Oh, 3 people. Monica, Ferdinand, Hubert. Okay.
I need more strength than this.
There must be more to this.
One step at a time.
I must make the most of this ability.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
All is done for the sake of power.
You can only go up.
Gaze upon my splendid finery.
The other one's Monica, right? Yeah. Oh, she's trained as a mage, really? I thought she was trained as a priest.
My style may change, but my mission does not.
this takes me back. I'm so glad you're here with me, Petra.
Yes, it is good that we were meeting. I am having gratitude for our friendship.
We must work together and improve.
Oh god. Okay, Caspar. Yuritsa and Manuela. Okay.
Can't let this power go unused.
This is part of me now.
To think I still have hidden talents.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
I don't know if I really want him to train his arm and no, but Brawler would be good. Ooh! I forgot this is what they look like.
Can't wait to try this out.
Little fucking muscly twink.
A fresh start, huh? Well, let's not waste it.
Does he have a... No, he doesn't have a unique one. Oh, yes, he does. He has Death Knight instead of Dark Knight. Interesting.
I demand further strength.
Can't wait to see how you do.
I think Ferdinand and Yuritsa can get better weapons now? What's that durability? Yeah, okay, that's fine. Oh, I have one more trainer? I forgot about that.
Time to work you into shape.
So I'm facing you, Linhardt? Good.
Oh, have it your way. Well, that was a chore.
Training can't wait to see how you do.
Okay, what sports do I have now? Ferdinand and Bernie. Oh, they kept out at sea, okay.
Well, Bernie, you were nothing but trouble for everybody, yet again.
There you are. I was worried when you failed to appear at mealtime.
I'm fine. All quiet here.
Please do not tell me your hunger was so great that you resorted to eating those plants there.
What?
You should be careful. I have heard there is some rather poisonous flora in this area.
Hey, I'm not going to eat poison. What kind of dummy do you think I am? I know exactly which plants are safe and which ones aren't.
It is strange to see you this confident on a topic. But if you are so certain, I think I should give your eye a test. Just to be safe, you understand.
We're doing what now?
Ah, I know. What say we have a little game to see who can collect the most edible plants?
What?
And as an army can never have too much food, this will serve to benefit the others. What a splendid idea.
Oh, why me? Okay, so this one would cause stomach aches, and that one would be really bitter. I think? Oh, I don't know. I've only ever seen it in books. But hey, I'm sure it's fine. I'll also take this one, and this one, and this one. Oh, and that one over... Wait, Is that Ferdinand?
Such luster, such size, such a gorgeous crimson. Yes, this looks like a scrumptious leaf indeed. And there are bulbs under this tree. Rich white bulbs with the luster of a precious pearl. Bernadetta! I see. You were frightened by a mouse scampering by and took a bit of a tumble when you fled, yes?
Yeah, and I dropped all my beautiful plants that your donkey made me don't collect.
Never mind that now. Show me your wound, please. Yes, just a scrape. Still, we should return to base and treat it before it festers.
Yeah, I suppose. Thanks for looking at it. Wait, that leaf! The one you're carrying!
This one? What of it? If you are hungry, we could snack on it while we walk back.
No! No! That plant has medicinal properties. It's a styptic.
Well, what luck. We can use it to treat your wound. Oh, I must say, your talent for identifying plants is no idle boast.
This is a really long support.
Yeah, I eyeballed them pretty well, huh? Now let's take a look at yours and... What?
Are you at a loss for words with the quality of the plants I gathered?
Every one of these is poisonous!
What? But the gorgeous leaf, the robust vine.
In plant form, throw them away before we die!
Death in plant form.
Training can be the difference between victory and
I
defeat.
just want to change, because there's no use to having her paired with Ferdinand anymore. These two are cat. Oh, they're not cat. Okay, good.
Can't wait to see how you do.
Care to make yourself useful?
I've got nothing to worry about with the two of you on the job.
I'm glad I'm paired with you, Manuela. So glad that I'm even excited to be working.
Yes, it reminds me of our days in the opera company. But this time, you finally get to see I can do more than just strut about the stage.
Hey.
Things are simple with the two of us on the job. A shame I didn't meet any heartthrobs while we were at it, though.
Next time, Manuela. You're beautiful and charming, and that's a fact.
We all must do our fair share.
What do you have? What are you
Care to
cooking?
make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
And you need me for this? Are you sure?
I will finish it summarily.
Ah.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
counting on you both.
I'll do what I can.
Leave it to me.
We all must do our fair share.
Okay, what supports do I have now? Just Manuela, that's fine.
Hey, Manuela? Huh. She must be out. Did I hear something? Oh, wait. Is she sleeping in one of the patient beds?
Oh, you. So silly.
Excuse me?
She's smiling. I wonder what she's dreaming about.
Wait, don't go. So you're just gonna leave?
Uh-oh. Now she's scowling. Looks like things are going downhill fast.
Get back here. You'll regret this. You hear me? I'll never forget.
Morning, Manuela.
Oh my. I don't even remember falling asleep. I don't suppose I was talking in my sleep, was I?
You said you'll regret this.
You said some stuff like, get back here, and you'll regret this.
Yes. You see, I was trying to stop my dream man from leaving. I had tears streaming down my face and everything. But he just left me there, alone. Just thinking about it makes me furious. How is it that even in my dreams I am hopelessly single? Oh, I need a moment.
Are you okay?
I'm sorry, but could I trouble you for a glass of water? Phew, that is much better. Thank you.
No problem. But, it smells like you've been swimming in booze. Are you hungover?
I might be. Is that a problem?
Well, I don't think the infirmary is supposed to look like a bear charged through here. That seems like a problem to me.
Back off, will you? You're the one who trounced in here unannounced and eavesdropped on my private, if humiliating, sleep talking. And now you're attacking me for a tiny hangover in a messy room? Who do you think you are? My husband?
What? No, but as your friend and comrade, I can't not say anything.
I know, you're right. I'm sorry. I tend to fly off the handle when I'm embarrassed. Hey, can I ask you for one teensy favor?
Don't tell
You
anyone?
want me to pretend like none of this ever happened, right? Don't worry, I won't tell a soul.
You're a class act. Thank you. Well, I don't want everyone to think worse of me than they already do. I mean, honestly, where did it all go wrong? Did you know I was once a diva with the Mittelfranc Opera Company? But now, apparently I'm just a shadow of my former self. Can you believe how rude that is? Why would you kick a girl when she's down?
What? But I didn't...
How about this? In lieu of hush money for our little secret, perhaps I'll let you hear me sing next time. I'll show you that this diva's just as dazzling as ever. Now you have something to look forward to. Anyway, did you need something?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm sure I had a reason to come in here, but now I don't have the slightest idea what.
I mean, is it not a name that also exists in Spanish-speaking countries? Or is it exclusively a Portuguese name?
Which battlefield are you headed to?
The Battle of Garrigmark. Preparations for war now complete, the Imperial army arrives at Garrigmark Monastery. The time has come to sack the seat of the Central Church. I know that.
Feels like an eternity since I've seen the walls of Garreg Mach.
Who knew we'd leave as students and return at the head of the Imperial Army?
Lady Rhea must be so angry at us. Oh, why did I agree to come along?
We'll be lucky if angry is as far as her feelings go on the subject. I imagine she's apoplectic.
I don't know that word, but it has way too many syllables not to be scary.
The Knights of Seiros will likely fight tooth and nail to stop us.
Well, we've got teeth and we've got nails, so I don't care who we're facing. I'll brush them all aside.
Worry not. While they may have a monastery to hole up in, we possess the superior numbers. Garreg Mach is well fortified, but not impregnable.
Advise a cautious approach.
We can't assume victory based on numbers alone. Anything could happen. So, let's just be careful.
Good. And remember, our goal is to seize the monastery, not raze it to the ground.
The soldiers are ready, Your Majesty. We can begin the attack at once.
The scouting is also finished. We know with certainty where the enemy will be taking its positioning. We are owing this to Monica and her perfect memory. She has incredible knowledge of this place.
As usual, Monica, your talents are invaluable.
I really didn't do much, Your Majesty. That is, it was truly an honor to assist you. Not to say I've finished helping you, of course. In fact, I am always at the ready.
Don't ever change, Monica. And finally, who do we have here?
This is my little sister Fleisch. I was given approval to make her my attendant.
Fleisch von Bergley's at your service, Your Majesty. My brother and I are, in your hands.
Ah, so you're Caspar's famous aunt who's actually younger than he is.
Yes, Your Majesty. The very same.
Fleisch is too green for battle, but she'll be providing support from behind the front lines.
You can rely on me.
I realize saying this might make the situation worse, but there's no need to be so nervous. If you act to the best of your abilities, all will be well. Now then, everyone, the time has come.
The time to take Garreg Mach and reclaim Bodlin.
Jumping straight into the maw of our enemies, eh? Ooh, how exciting. Is this where I should talk about my heart racing?
Huh? Since when do we talk about your feelings? That's new.
It's possibly to Spain and Portugal. Yeah. See, I was right. Bolsters defense, temporarily reducing damage taken by allied strongholds. Blaze. Spread flames continuously damage enemies within an area. Is it just enemies or is it everyone? I hope it's just enemies. Cracked walls are displayed on the map as bleh. Interact with one as an armored class to destroy it and create a path. Who are the motivated people? Caspar's the other motivated person.
Put me in there and watch our enemies fly!
Monica's fine where she is.
Understood.
Do not throw. Not a problem. I'm here to help.
I will gladly handle orders received.
Oh, if my assistance is needed.
So, what should I be doing? Sure, let's try it.
Starting the mission. Starting the providing.
Right then. You appear to need assistance.
Here I go. No mistake. They must learn who they're up against.
There is not a question of can, only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
Constance is there. Flame is there. Who's happy? Oh, she's not a default appearance on the map. Okay.
There is not a question.
Throw away your lives, friends. Be not reckless as you attempt to our defense.
A defensive position within the monastery walls. This is merely a stalling tactic. We must dispatch them at once.
Then the brute force approach it is.
Happy? Where is she?
Why'd they drag me into this? Not fair.
Garreg Mach must fall. We'll start on the lower level and work our way up, taking control of the walls. Split into groups and take those strongholds.
The enemy is desperate, and will most likely dispatch troops to recapture any strongholds we seize. Be on your guards for this tactic.
If you don't want to fight, then surrender. I swear no harm will come to you.
That's very nice of you, but they gave me a home here. So I should probably put up at least some kind of fight.
Here I go. No, they must learn who they're up against.
There is not a question. Leave this to me.
I will gladly handle this.
About time!
To think I would be serving the church and fighting my own homeland? Is this the goddess testing me?
Constance, why are you of all people cooperating with the church?
Out of my way!
All I can say is I was unlucky enough to be nearby when the church had need of fighters. I beg your forgiveness, Your Majesty.
I sense a darkness in their power. If you harbor ill will towards them, then help us best them.
I know which them you're talking about. Well, it's not like I want revenge or anything, but sure. Sign me up.
I'm still fast,
I will gladly handle this. Orders received.
I am your man. Follow me, Hubert.
Yes, yes.
Try and stop me.
Watch my back.
Victory will be ours. I am Ferdinand von Eyre. Many thanks.
Is this what you want? To die here in shame?
In shame! Oh my god.
Right then. You appear to need assistance.
There is not a question of can. Leave this to me.
Here I go. They must learn.
Take a breather.
This doesn't have to be your end, Constance. Join us. Fight with the Empire.
As you wish, Your Majesty. I do not deserve to throw my feeble existence away in such a manner.
The right flank has broken the enemy line.
The left is through as well, Your Majesty.
Excellent job, both. But there is still much work to be done.
I will not sit idly by and allow Garrett Mock to be placed in further danger.
Flynn.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
Oh, if my assistance is needed.
I will gladly hand orders received.
Not a problem. I'm here to help.
There's not a question of can. Leave this to me.
Here I go. They must learn who they're up.
I am your man.
My turn?
The enemy is unleashing powerful magic. We can't hold out for long.
The enemy is after the strongholds we captured. They'll be retaken if we don't defend them quickly.
Some parts of the monastery walls appear weak. An armored unit could likely smash through and provide another way in.
We need to intercept those reinforcements.
Here I go. No mistakes. Everyone, to me. Advance.
I will gladly handle this. Order.
Those are the Knights of Saros. You're never gonna stop them that easily.
Time to show how strong you've become.
There's not a question of can. Leave this to me.
Here I go. No mistakes. Everyone, to me.
Take a breather.
I'll take over.
Fresh soldiers incoming. Don't worry, we'll handle them.
An ambush from above. They are having the advantage, but we can turn it around.
All will perish.
Ooh.
I know what to do. Get out of my way.
Oi, don't fucking run away from me.
I'll take this place down before you have time to strap your armor on.
Here I go. No mistakes.
This'll be amazing.
Thanks for the rescue. We owe you.
What is the enemy count I need?
It is not a problem.
1500, okay.
Preparedness for these things.
There. We've created a new path. Now we can reach the strongholds with greater ease.
So, what should I be doing again?
I will gladly handle this. Orders received.
So, sure, let's try it.
They must learn who. Watch this.
Broken through the walls?
Much appreciated.
No! Send reinforcements at once!
Start.
Oh, Cyril.
I have to defend the monastery, whatever it takes.
The enemy shows no sign of stopping. And if we don't keep an eye on our strongholds, we'll be sure to lose them.
So, what should I be doing? Sure, let's try it.
There's not a question of can. Leave this to me.
Here I go. They must.
This'll be amazing.
I am your man. I will capture this stronghold.
care not for your reasoning. There can be no excuse for war.
I'm bringing it down.
Fly! Flies are the sign that summer has begun. And it's horrible.
Keep going. We're making progress.
There is not a question of can, only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
My turn?
I'll take over.
My turn?
Oh, they managed to
I
do
will
it.
gladly handle this.
Not a problem. I'm here to help.
I will gladly handle this. Orders received. I will gladly handle this. Orders received.
So, what should I? Sure, let's try it.
Watch this.
I think we've handled the situation.
Stand aside. Hey, I actually held my own. I'm sick. I'll take this place down before you have time to strap your armor on.
I must do everything in my power. Just stop this.
Sorry about that, Flame.
Retreat while you still can, Flame.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're.
There is not a. Leave this to me.
So, what should? Sure.
I thank you.
My turn.
Very
Take a
well.
breather.
Stay safe, my brother.
You got my back?
I have.
Let's wake up.
Let us join forces.
We'll do it together. I've got you now.
Phew! I thought that scary magic would never let up.
I owe you one.
I am here to aid you. I will gladly handle this. Orders received.
Here I go. They must learn. I'll take over.
This'll be amazing.
All right. We have the ground surrounded. Now we just need to fight our way up to the monastery proper.
We can retreat no further.
Did I kill Sarah? Okay, he's not dead. Okay, I was gonna say.
Does that mean he's given up?
Where's Linhardt?
You Empire soldiers will rue the day you took up arms against Garrett.
I'll put in the effort if you do.
Really? It's about time! Out of my way!
Seteth. Wasn't expecting you to be here.
I will not ask you your reasons. Not anymore. But I will see your evil punished!
Right. Wow, there's a
Here I go. They must learn who they're up.
There's not a question. Leave this to me.
I will gladly handle it. Orders received.
Not a problem.
Not interfere!
Where is Linhardt again?
No dosing, Linhardt! No dosing, Linhardt!
I'll put in the effort if you do.
Really? It's about time! Out of my way!
Thanks!
Oh, if my
So, sure, let's try it.
Oh, actually.
So, what should I be doing? This way? I'm on it.
There's not a question of can. Leave this to me.
How many enemies? 1160. Okay.
Forgive me, Rhea. I can fight no longer. The rest is up to you.
I will put orders received.
Worry not, sir. Nor you, Flame. You both did well to hold them back this long. Now come forth, all of you. Protect Garrett Mock from those despicable rebels.
So Lady Rhea has decided to show herself at last. Stout hearts, everyone. Victory can only be ours if we strike her down.
There's not a question of can. Only a matter of will.
So, what should I be doing? Sure, let's try it.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
I will gladly handle orders received.
There's not a question of can. Leave this to me.
Take a breather.
Watch this.
Cyril reappeared.
Fight for Lady Rhea until the end.
Ready the heavy weaponry. We can no longer afford the luxury of worrying about collateral damage to the town.
Here I go. No, they must learn who they're up against.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
We'll be in serious trouble if they target Her Majesty's. We have to take control of those weapons right now.
I have to protect her.
Let us bring this stronghold down efficiently.
Poor Cyril.
I'm sorry, Lady Rhea. I can't fight anymore.
Your efforts will not be in vain, Cyril.
That looks awkward to fight in.
I will send these sinners to meet the goddess.
Fire is loaded and ready. Perhaps it's time to attack the enemy where it truly hurts.
Now, unleash the fire!
How could you set the town ablaze?
Apparently quite easily.
So, what should I be doing again?
I am your man.
My turn.
Watch this!
I got this.
beloved. I'll take this place down before you have time to strap your armor on.
Okay, I put the requirements for that.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
I will gladly have orders received.
There's not a question of can. Leave this to me. There's not a question of leave this to me.
So, well, sure, let's try it.
Here I go. No, they must learn who they're up against.
My turn.
That's what you get for trying to target Her Majesty like a pack of cowards!
Bringing it down. Explain yourself. Why do you betray the teachings of the goddess and seek to shatter Bodlin's fragile peace?
Seeing as I have no idea what you speak of, this is going to be a short discussion. Now either stand aside or face me.
And what do you stand to gain for involving yourself in this?
I'll be sure to return the favor. Get out of my way.
Out of the way! It's not a mystery. I'm a merc. She's got the coin to pay me.
I will not permit you to desecrate Garrett for 1 minute further. This land is precious to me, and I will not permit you to have it.
Yay!
I
Well.
yield you the monastery for now, Edelgard. But know this, there will be no forgiveness for your blasphemous actions this day.
Well, that's the end of the day. That's the end of the story.
I don't expect there will be.
Edelgard achieved what she wanted.
Take heart, everyone. Garreg Mach has fallen, and victory is ours.
Should it be Caspar who is the MVP?
Lady Rhea, are you hurt?
Ah, Catherine, you came.
Not soon enough. Garreg Mach is done for.
It is all right. For now, we must retreat. This path is unknown to the Empire. It will take us out to Aelel, the Valley of Torment. From there, we make for Fargus to seek aid.
The Empire attacked from the east, which means at least some of the Alliance's lords must have aligned with them. But those of the Kingdom are devout. We can trust them. I have already sent a messenger ahead requesting reinforcements, and, should the need arise, asylum.
In that case, I'll talk to my parents and ask for their assistance as well. Regardless, we should hurry. We can't let the Empire get ahead of us and send troops onto Kingdom soil. Now, follow me, if you would.
Thank you, Catherine. Let Edelgard have Garreg Mach for now. Let her enjoy this fleeting moment of glee. Because when we return here, Edelgard von Hresvelg will suffer a death beyond her greatest imagining.
Yay!
I can't afford such setbacks.
I'll use this strength to perform mighty deeds. Another chapter in the Caspar saga.
Another chapper, sorry.
Who knew this power slept within?
I'll surely put this to good use.
I imagine this will serve me well.
Yay, Constance. and happy.
Garrick Mach, you remain ever as resplendent as the day I left you.
The place cannot be so dear to your heart that it requires inferior poetry for an introduction.
Inferior? I will have you know that line comes from one of my favorite operas. However, I concede I may have gotten carried away, what with my head still swimming from battle.
Hey, I know exactly what you mean. Something about Garrick Mach is just special. And our victory here is gonna have a huge impact on the war, right?
Yes, this should be enough to lure some of the more indecisive nobles into our camp. I only wish I could vanquish the guilt I feel for turning on the church like this. Still, it was my decision to fight by 80's side, and I stand by it to the end.
I see. In that case, proceed as planned. Deploy the pursuit units immediately.
Why not, Eros?
At once, Your Majesty.
So, Rhea and the others escaped with the help of a great white beast, did they?
Almost as if the Immaculate One that saved St. Seros has returned from the mists of legend. Although, it's a bit unnerving the way it sprung out of nowhere.
I knew we shouldn't have messed with Lady Rhea. She can be so scary. I'm just going to go back to my room and stay there until forever, okay? Okay.
He looks insane, how dare you?
Do as you like, Bernadetta. But realize your father will be arriving in Garrick Mach soon. This is the seat of the Church of Seros, and as bishop, his place is here.
Really? In that case, I think I'll just forget about the monastery and go with you.
Good. Just be aware we may be marching for the kingdom next.
The kingdom? I possess no love for the cold, but I will try to grin as I am bearing it. Point at the path to your foes, and I will be hunting them to their final breath.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Petra. Whether we capture or kill will depend on the foe. Now then, enough wasting time. We need to find Rhea, and we need her alive.
2 years ago, I never would have imagined we'd be fighting a war like this.
You say fighting, but I think you mean instigating. Let's be fully clear about our role in all of this. Still, this is a positive turn of events for you, yes?
How do you mean?
When a war breaks out, every mercenary in the land starts crawling out of the woodwork. And those associates you happen to be working with should be tough enough to take on you-know-who.
Gerald's mercenaries. Yeah, good point.
And then you can give them their just desserts or die trying.
Could have done without that last part, thanks.
Relax, relax. You know I'm on your side. Our destinies are forever intertwined.
Listen up, boy. You're not going to believe this.
Oh, it's a boy.
Judith, do you think you could ease up on the whole boy thing? I'm your fearless leader now, remember? But sure, tell me what happened.
You might want to take a seat for this. Garrick Mach Monastery has fallen. Not even the great knights of Seros could stop the invaders' overwhelming numbers.
Wait, what? That's not possible. They should still be days away from the monastery. How did they manage to deliver an army of that size to the gates of Garrick Mach so quickly? Unless... this can't be happening. Did Count Gloucester turn? And Acheron too?
I'm afraid both houses fly Imperial colors now. House Phlegethon yielded the north side of the Great Bridge of Murden, and Gloucester waved them right on through.
Those filthy liars! When I warned them the Empire was raising an army, they couldn't stop puffing their chests and crowing about how they'd hold the border. But it looks like the Empire had already gotten to them. This is all my fault for not keeping my ear to the ground.
I'm afraid that wouldn't have helped, fearless leader. All the dirty dealings were handled via letter.
But now I've lost the initiative, and against Edelgard no less. She can come at the Alliance with gloves off now. This is a real problem. What is it?
Sir, we have an unexpected guest. It's, Lord Holst of House Goneril.
Holst? What's the strongest man in Leicester doing at my door? Besides thinking about battering it down, I mean.
You can ask him yourself, sir.
He is present.
Apologies for dropping by without warning, my lord.
I know what host looks like. Don't pretend like you're going to keep it a secret.
I just happened to be near Deirdre when word reached me about Garrick Mach.
I didn't realize you were in our neck of the woods, Holst, but please, come make yourself at home. As fate would have it, I was just pulling my hair out over the exact same problem. Can you believe that Count Gloucester? He turned on us like it was nothing. If I don't handle this situation with the Empire delicately, it will fracture the Alliance. If you have any sage advice, now would be a great time for it. Or muscle. I'll take muscle if that's what I can get.
I came here to help however I can. We must work together to keep Leicester safe, and more importantly, free.
Garrick Mach has fallen to the Empire, Your Majesty.
I did not expect it would last long. Is Lady Rhea safe?
Yes. She escaped, and is on her way here with a small force.
I see.
This won't be like granting asylum to your standard refugee. If we take the Archbishop in, it will be tantamount to declaring war on the very Empire. Is that a risk you're willing to accept, Your Majesty?
It is. We have already thoroughly discussed the matter with the Kingdom's lords. Even if I refrain from deciding publicly one way or the other, the Empire will still insist that we hand Lady Rhea over. The Kingdom's people and government are too frail to stand without the Holy Church's support. I agree with her ultimate goal, but such a situation calls for gradual reform over time. The Emperor's desire to tear it up rapidly will not do.
Then it is a good thing we've prepared for such contingencies. I will start by sending a party to ALL to welcome our new guests.
Thank you. I would go myself if I could, but I'm needed here to prepare for the war. For now, send messengers to Counts Galatea and Karen, imploring them to muster troops for our defense. Oh, and send for House Fraldarius as well. Let's make sure our new Duke earns his title.
Grave news, Your Majesty.
What is it now?
Count Rowe has declared fealty to the Empire and is marshalling his troops as we speak. Also, one of his bannermen, Lord Lenato, is moving to hunt down and slay the Archbishop.
We have long held our suspicions about House Rowe, but I never expected their actions to plunge us into war.
And after all the discussions we've had to prevent exactly this, he must believe his reason is just.
Very well then. Our plans have changed. I will go and meet with Lady Rhea personally, and House Fraldarius will serve as my guard. Inform Galatea and Karen. They are to gather their troops in Erebus and Geraint lands.
Lord Lenato was once a faithful servant to the crown. Will you now see him executed?
I have no mercy for traitors, no matter their pasts. On the contrary, I have an obligation to protect the kingdom from his kind. We've struggled long to attain this peace. I will not permit the Empire to crush it beneath their foot now.
Scarlet blaze. Skirmish in the fog.
I hate fog of war maps.
The Empire captures Garrick Mach, and when the lords of Fargus and Leicester declare their allegiances to the Central Church, they incur Edelgard's ire. She sends one army to the Alliance under the command of her war minister, Count Bergleys, and leads a second herself to the kingdom's Castle Gaspar, the bastion of Northern Row.
Lady Edelgard, we have received an urgent message from Count Rowe. Apparently, he has taken up arms against the kingdom.
What is he thinking? He was supposed to join his troops with ours so we could use our combined strength to strong-arm more of their neighbors into declaring fealty for us. What use is a plan if the man won't follow it?
It also seems that Lord Lenato, one of Rowe's castled bannermen, has gone so far as to mount a one-man crusade against the Archbishop.
What?
He has long held deep enmity for Lady Rhea, and likely leapt into action at news of Garrick Mach's fall. I should have suspected he would lack self-control when it came to his vengeance. Naturally, the kingdom mobilized troops in response, and now move to strike Lenato down as we speak.
So, where does this put us? Can we get reinforcements to him in time?
You want to save the man, Your Majesty? If I may, we would march all that way for what, exactly?
Imagine the consequences of leaving him to die. We need our vassals to believe the Empire will always come to their aid. Always.
Of course, Your Majesty. I will make the arrangements straight away.
How frustrating.
The region northeast of Castle Gaspar is shrouded in deep fog this time of year. That likely accounts for why they are currently only engaging in minor skirmishes. Which means we still have time to intervene.
Good. Now make our plans known to the others. I'm counting on you, Hubert.
At once, Your Majesty.
All of this makes me even more concerned about the situation in Leicester. Nothing has impeded Minister Bergley's march east, has it?
It has not. In fact, Count Gloucester has given him leave to garrison our troops there. I hear he has begun turning the screws on House Ordelia, and any other lords who have yet to make their allegiances clear. On the other hand, the Alliance's more powerful houses have united in their condemnation of Count Gloucester's actions. The Minister may soon face a battle with Houses Regan and Goneril, if not others.
I can't picture a battle the Minister wouldn't win most handily. Still, the Alliance's new leader, Claude, is an unknown quantity. We can't risk underestimating his skill.
Quite right. One can never be too cautious.
I like horseback riding. T. Justice. Being noble. Heights. He likes heights. Just like slothfulness. Nobles who are not noble. You can now invite allies with whom you have attained support level C or higher on expeditions.
Do you have a moment?
Not yet.
What do you think?
I believe you got lost in a forest near here. Got lost once in a forest near here. Do you remember? Check your head now. No, maybe that's why I get lost so
I'm
often.
truly shocked.
At least you recognize how terrible your sense of direction is. How very surprising. I wish you'd strive to amend that shortcoming now.
Ahem.
I apologize for the inconvenience, but I suspect our life here at the front will continue for some time. Though I suppose you're used to this sort of thing. Express amazement how nice these are. Are you kidding? This place is a palace compared to the dumps I usually call a forward base. Sure, there's room for improvement considering we throw it together at the last minute, but it's still pretty nice all things considered. Interesting. The general environment for mercenaries must be even grimmer than I first imagined.
On another matter.
I had some additional facilities built in anticipation of the war stretching on. Please take a little time to check and see if they could be of use. They may better prepare you for the battles to come. That's for another time. Now is the time to save, and I think we shall end it here for today. Alrighty then. Thank you everyone for joining me today. Tomorrow will be Pokemon Shield. I think we're very close to finishing my playthrough of Pokemon Shield. So Violet is coming up soon. What else? In a couple of hours there'll be some sort of Monday stream. We haven't decided if it's gonna... Well, maybe Lakiel's made a decision by now, but as of when we last spoke, it was undecided whether it would just be a Media Monday or something else. And... Other than that, after tomorrow, the next time I'll post a schedule will be for... will probably be on Wednesday or Thursday? And it will be for the... because I've only got 3 more days of work left. So that's exciting for me. Alrighty then. Thank you everyone for joining me. Oh, there's going to be something fun for you during the end slate. And have a good day. Bye bye.